Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to have a look at this all-new large budget folding EDC knife from SENCUT. This is the Squiggy. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome knife from SENCUT and help support the channel, make sure you check out the links in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this knife. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at SENCUT for sending me this knife to review. Let's get started. Let's begin with some quick size references just so you get a better idea for the overall size of this knife. Here it is next to a large permanent marker. Here's a look at them side by side vertically so you can compare the size of the pen next to the knife. Let's get a rough measurement here with the blade closed. Looks like we got just about 5.5 inches overall length. Now let's have a look with the blade open. That's a really good size reference there, guys. Check that out. Monstrous. And now back to vertical. Look at the size of that knife. And finally, a rough measurement with the blade open from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle. Looks like we got just about 9 and just about to fall off the screen, 3/8 of an inch long. Let's have a look at the top of the knife here so you get a better idea for the overall thickness of this knife. So here is a pair of chopsticks, and despite its massive size, it's going to be about the same thickness as that. Let's run a ruler across here and see what we get, including the scales. Looks like we got just about 1/2 inch thick. Let's have a look at the thickness of this blade over in the thumb ramp area, and it looks to be just about the same thickness as 2 US quarters. Let's run a ruler across here and see what we get. Just about 1/8 of an inch thick. Let's get this knife on the scale so you know how much weight you're going to be putting in your pocket. Coming in at around 5.5 ounces. And just in case you're wondering what 5.5 ounces might feel like in your pocket or your hands, well, if you got some AA batteries around the house, weighs almost as much as 7 of those. Let's have a look up front at this absolutely massive blade. Starting off over in the thumb ramp area, we saw how thick this blade is. There's a look at your jimping, how high those peaks are, placed kind of far apart there. Black finish, just a great massive example of a drop point blade. You see the bevel up here, shoulder here. Now most flipper lever knives, as you pull back on the lever, it'll flip around back here and act as a finger guard. Massive finger choil up here so you can really choke up here and control that blade when you're doing more detailed knife work. It also doubles as a sharpening choil so you can sharpen the entire edge from the tip all the way down here to the heel. Yeah, that's a comfortable finger choil up front. This knife has a nice hollow grind, so there is a curvature here from the edge right up here to the shoulder, and you can see it right there, that space. And that means that this blade gets incredibly thin toward the edge. I mean, it is as thin as it can be, so this is going to be a great slicer with this belly and the thinness of that edge. Steel type being used is 9CR18 MOV, high carbon with 18% chromium. Your corrosion resistance is going to be outstanding. Going to be very easy to maintain and sharpen, and as we're going to see in just a second, takes a nice sharp edge. Let's have a look at your opening mechanisms, and there are 2. You have a massive thumb hole here on the top of the blade and a flipper lever. This thumb hole is large enough where you can just pinch it with your middle finger and your thumb and just rotate the blade around like that. Or you can use any one of your fingers to just jam in this hole, flick it open. Here's a closer look at your flipper lever. Got a little bit of jimping here on the face of the lever to give you a little bit of grip. Doesn't take much to fling that massive blade open. Opening action is incredibly smooth and quick. The blade is pivoting on a cage ceramic ball bearing system. Guys, not only do you get an incredibly satisfying clack at the top of the opening action, but this blade is so big and thin that it sings to you when it opens. Got that little bit of a ring. Your locking mechanism and your blade release is push button. So as your blade is swinging around, it will engage and lock into place. See it pop out there. And to disengage the blade, all you got to do is push it down. Let's have a closer look at your G10 scales. This is the burgundy and black. There's also a green and black and a white and black. But this burgundy looks really nice in contrast to the black. I'm going to tip this sideways so you can have a look at the texturing. Not rough at all. Going to move you guys around here so you can see the milling that they've done on that G10. You pop this open. Nicely done all the way around. Out of the three colors, I like this burgundy and black. Going to drop you guys down inside of the handle so you can see the liners. Full skeletonization. To save on weight, you can see the cutouts there on the inside of the liners on both sides. Now, as far as your grip dynamics go, there is your center of mass or balance, right where the grip is going to curve in here. Incredibly comfortable in the hand. It's a little bit blade heavy because of that massive drop point in the front, but it just feels like it wants to cut and go to work. Subtle curve here, massive arch here. Everybody's going to be able to get all of their fingers around that thing. Incredibly comfortable in the hand. Just absolutely no hot spots. Really good job on the beveling on the G10. Here's a look at the rear of the grip. We have 2 holes cut in the liner. If you want to put a lanyard on there, there's a closer look at your pocket clip. Right, there's a look at it profile-wise. And it is reversible to the other side. And this will be tip-up carry only. Here's a quick look at what this knife is going to look like when you dunk it down in your pocket. It's pretty deep carry. Pretty much just disappears there. Just looks like a pen. Alright guys, let's do some cutting with this factory edge. Starting off with some paper. Nice slow cuts. Oh. It is amazing that something with this kind of steel is just that sharp. So smooth, no resistance. That is a sharp edge. Let's try it on some 550 paracord. It should absolutely slice through that. Big old belly. No problem. Now this blade shape is more meant for slicing, but you can definitely get some penetration done. Oh, look at the size this is going to leave on here. Look at the size of them holes. And let's close it up with some box cutting. Can I get one more? Easily done. Once again, guys, this has been the all-new Squiggy from SENCUT. Incredibly comfortable grip, interesting stacked G10 design, easy operation with one hand, lightning quick opening. If you're looking for a great new budget folding EDC knife that's large and in charge, this might be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome knife from SENCUT, make sure to check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.